Happy New Year's, lovies. Happy 2023, my first video of the year. I'm so excited for a few things. I'm quickly approaching my first full year of being on YouTube, but also I'm participating in a open challenge today. So I will have more information about that later on in the video, but I just want to welcome you to my channel, Craft Away with May. Of course, I'm May. On this channel, I love to do all things DIY and crafting. I love to do them on a budget. And I do love to splurge at times. Sorry, I haven't done that intro in a while. I love to splurge at times, but no matter what I'm doing at the end of the day, I love to have fun while crafting. If that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing, liking my channel, and joining my small YouTube family. So I'm not going to keep jabbering. We're just going to go ahead and jump into our first project. All of our projects today, lovies, are Valentine, or mine is more Valentine hearts, things of that nature, just celebrating love in general. So that's what my crafts are geared more towards. So the very first one we're going to start with is a flower box. So I love doing flower boxes of, using unique items to create them. And so with this one, a friend of mine gifted this to me. I think it had like nail polishes or something like that in it. And I've had it for a few years, and I knew I wanted to do something with it. I just didn't know what. So I decided, why not now, and use it as a flower. So all I'm doing, I'm going in, I think this is called the Desert Tan by Happy Hobby. I always forget the name of that page from Walmart, but anyway, I gave it 2 good coats. I did have to go in and touch it up a little bit, but overall 2 coats was, worked perfectly. I did not paint the bottom, just for the sake of time. And of course, nobody's gonna see it unless they flip it over. So what I'm doing here is I'm going in with some Rub and Buff. And actually, this is my first time ever using Rub and Buff. I've seen quite a few content creators, and people that repair or refurbish furniture. I've seen them use it, so I have been curious. So I did do, I ordered like a little starter pack, if you will, and I'm using the antique gold here. And I was a little nervous because I really didn't know how to apply it. I'm like, you know what, May, let's just wing it and see how it comes out. Everything is fixable at the end of the day. So it actually came out really, really pretty. I love it. As I was doing it, it was just, I literally was just putting it on to see what it was going to do. So it's just a different form, I guess, of distressing, if you will. But overall, I really like the color. I also I had mixed some of my burnt umber paint with some water. It was like 2 parts water, 1 part paint, and I just wanted to darken it up a little bit. And so I really like that. I didn't paint the inside of this because I did like the black inside. The top, again, nobody's gonna see it, so I wasn't too concerned. Around about the flap, I did paint that, but not heavily. And so all you saw me doing is I went in with just a little dab of hot glue to hold that styrofoam in place. And then once I trim down my flowers, the stems on the flowers, I just start putting them in. I initially thought I was going to be putting them on the top, but I was like, no, because I didn't want it completely open like that. And I did start thinking like, oh, you'll probably be able to see the inside. So this actually worked out pretty well. So I just did like maybe, I guess you can say, like a line of roses all the way around. And I really like this already. Like, I was like, this is really pretty. And I can totally see this on an entryway table, even as a centerpiece. Just more so an entryway table, because the backing of it, it does, really doesn't have anything, spectacular about it. So I was definitely thinking end table, entryway table, or something like that. And so I'm just going in. I went in with one of my little antique drawer pulls, and added those on there. I used some small screws and just screwed them in, because again, you know, it's not real wood, it's a box, so went in easily. Well, it didn't really go in easily, guys. I just deleted all of that because it literally took me about 15 minutes, because I have chubby fingers and then I have my nails on too. And the little screw just kept popping around everywhere. But nonetheless, I got it in there, and then I decided to go in. I had some of these brass color hearts, and I forget what these little brass things are. Legs. They're like legs, but I know that's not what they're called. I just can't think of what they are. So I added the brass heart at the top. You will see that more so. I will show that during the final reveal. I'm going in putting some legs on it because I wanted to give it that antique feel. And just so you guys know, I am going for more of a rustic Victorian cottage style kind of Valentine's theme this year. I don't always do a lot for Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to try this because I've never really done this type of decor in my home, so I was excited about it. So I got these string beads from Dollar Tree, and I have to admit, you know, I was having a conversation with a couple of ladies that I follow on YouTube, and we are linked in Instagram. So I was telling them that, you know, I was not sure what I wanted to do for today, but also that I was going to try to craft my stash. And I made the mistake of going over to Dollar Tree on Friday evening, and oh my goodness, they had some of the cutest stuff and I could not walk away. So needless to say, I did not stick to my charge, you know, to do that in the new year, but I decided that anything that I have for Valentine's from last year, years past, I'm going to donate those, or, you know, give them away or something like that. So that way it will not be in vain, or at least makes me feel good about it. So also I had some brass keys. I added that on there. I'm sorry for the movement and going so fast, but you really couldn't see it. You know, I didn't show me putting it on there, but that's what I was doing, just because of the angle of my camera. So you will definitely get a close-up view during the final reveal. So next, I'm going to use this heart. It's an unfinished heart from Dollar Tree. I know you guys have probably seen it if you are a Dollar Tree shopper. And I wanted to, again, do that play on the whole, you know, rustic Victorian cottage look. And so I'm just going to go in and stain this. And while I'm doing that, I just want to go ahead and share with you our open collaboration today. It's Love is in the Air. The host is that sweet Miss Brenda over at Rustic Lace DIY. We have Amanda at 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and Chantel as the Crafty Hints. Sorry, guys. Crafty Hints. It's been a while since I've had to do any voiceovers. I'm just all over the place, so I apologize. So I will have their information in my description box below, along with the playlist for all the other content creators participating today. So please don't forget to go to the comment section. Description box is in there. All the information you'll need, and just is a click away. So I want to thank the ladies for opening up this collaboration for all of us, giving us the opportunity, especially the smaller channels, to join in on this fun collab today. And so we're just going to go ahead and finish up staining this heart. I thought I had moved past this part, so I'm not sure what I did here. But I'm going to go ahead and cover the complete heart, all the same color and that same stain. I didn't want it too dark. You know, like when it dried, I wanted to have a little bit of darkness to it, because I am going to be using some rub-on transfers, and you'll see that here in just a few minutes. And so I absolutely love this. I love staining anything, you know. That look to me is just classic, and you can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. Like, there's so much you can do with it. So what I did was I used my crafting, the hand drying tool. I can't think of what it is. This is my Chandler's drying tool, and I'm going to go in with some burlap ribbon I ordered off of Amazon, some lace ribbon, and of course, like I said, some Dollar Tree rub-ons. In the lace ribbons, all of it I think actually came, no, the burlap, the larger one, I did order off of Amazon in a pack of different designs. And then the lace ribbons I got all of those from Dollar Tree. So I was super excited about that. So here I'm going in with the rub-on, and I know you're probably thinking this is probably not going to show up that well, but trust me guys, this is so beautiful. Like I liked all the projects today. I loved all the projects today because it was just really something different for me, first off. But everything just looked so beautiful and soft, and it just gave me the whole Valentine vibe. So I was excited about everything today, and I used the whole page of that stickers. I think I'm not stickers, transfers. I think with the exception of maybe like 2 little pieces, and I do mean little pieces, like I covered everything in there. And then I also used this rub-on that I got from Dollar Tree as well. I don't see these often, but when I do see them, I do pick them up. And I've only seen them at a couple of my Dollar Trees. So I'm just going in, and I tried to leave as much content in as I could without making the video too long, but it still ended up being about 30 minutes. So sorry guys. But so what I'm doing here is I'm just covering it up, or adding the rub-ons on, and I tried to slow it down a little bit for you guys so you can really see how it's coming through. And I love this, guys. This was it was just so cute. And so right here is where I'm going to go ahead and add in the burlap and the lace ribbon. So literally all I'm doing is just layering it, and nothing fancy to it. I didn't paint the back. Nobody's going to see the back. This is for me. And it's going to be on the wall, so nobody's going to see it. And so I'm just, stretching it out because this burlap ribbon, it's very stretchy. So I just stretch pull it as tight as I can without making it look too distressed, to pull. And I know you can't really see it here probably, but trust me, you'll be able to see it. It's so pretty. I love this. So here I'm going in with the lighter color lace. It's like an off-white color. I was not trying to go for the stark whites, more of the ivories, off-white type of colors, like that desert tan color paint. So here I had this little soft pink piece of lace ribbon that it was in my scraps, and I was like, let me add it here because I wanted to incorporate the pinks and ivories into my decor today. And so here I had this strand of beads, and they do have an adhesive backing to them, so I didn't add glue on the front. I just added to the back, just to secure it that way. And I was thinking about stapling it, but I was like, no, I decided not to because the heart is so thin. I didn't want the staples to, poke through and then have to, try to cover them up. So here I'm just taking a piece of jute twine, nothing fancy, just looped it around my fingers a few times, created a very simple bow with it. My original thought was I wanted to use one of these flowers that I got off a flower pick from Michael's that I picked up at the end of spring. And I ultimately decided not to use it because I would have had to basically take it apart to have it, sit upright. So I'm just I decided to go with the foam roses from Dollar Tree. I really like these, and even last year I used these in a project and I painted them, and they took the paint very well. So I really like working with the foam roses. So here I just went in, I put that the jute twine bow right at the top of the heart, and then I'm gonna I still felt like it was missing something, so I took the macrame rope and I decided to create a border or an outline for the heart, and that tied this together perfectly, guys. Like, I was well pleased, and it is so pretty. And I just looped it all the way around till I got back to the top, took an extra piece off, looped that up as a little circle, created a hook with that, glued it down, stapled it down, and there I have my hanger instead of the jute twine hanger. So again, you guys will see this at the final reveal. Now, to cover up the holes, actually you really couldn't tell where the holes were unless you were just like really looking. And so I was like, hey, that's kind of neat though. But my walls are white, so I know that would peek through once I hang that up, but I did go in and add some pearls there to cover up those holes, and it came out very beautiful. So here I painted this off camera, and this is just one of the little palettes from Dollar Tree. And then Michael's had these little home plaques, and they're like 5 by 5 inches. They're $3.99 regular price. I was like, yeah, okay, Michael, stop. Stop it. No, but they were on sale for 60% off. So I paid roughly around about the same price that I would have paid at Dollar Tree. So all I did was I went in with some, I think the paint color was called Moonstruck by that paint from Walmart. And then I just painted the lettering in black, covered up the little wreath because it was from Christmas, and just went in with some of the little miniature hearts, wooden hearts from Dollar Tree. And they come in the colors, they're natural pink and red. And I just used the natural and pink color, and I layered them basically too large, too small. Went in and added another brass key there, just to tie it all together. And I didn't think this color would work next to everything else, but it actually did. It really did, guys. And you guys can let me know at the final reveal what you guys think, if it was a good match. So all I did was take one of these jumbo tower tumbling blocks and place it in the little like slit or cracks of the palette, and just did it at a diagonal, you know, kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like I just glued like the little corner piece of it on both sides and then stuck it down in there, so it's just kind of at a slant. And then I'm gonna take the little home plaque and lean that against it, so it's gonna be leaning flat at the head of that, if that makes sense. And actually I used the regular size tower tumbling blocks, not the jumbo ones. I was originally gonna do that, but I wanted it to have a little slant to it, so I opted to go with the small one. So once I did that, I just went in and touched it up with some more of that Moonstruck paint, just because I did miss some spots, and I didn't realize until after the paint dried. And if you choose to recreate this, you can totally do it without distressing it, but that was just a vibe. I feel like it tied into the other pieces. And so I'm using here some more of those foam roses, as well as another style of wooden hearts that I got from Dollar Tree, and it says love in the middle. I'm going with the natural color on that one, but I still felt like this was missing something. So those strand of beads, and I got those beads from Dollar Tree. They had, honestly, they had white, pink, like a reddish color, not like bright red, but, and I feel like it's another color. I think it was like a turquoise or blue or something. I could be wrong, or purple. I'm not sure. But I just got the pink and the ivory colored ones. And so I just decided to outline this with those strand of beads. You'll see coming up right here. And it totally worked. It was just, it added that nice little touch to it. So I was super excited about that. And then I got these beads, some color beads from Dollar Tree a while back. I had saw a lot of content creators picking these up, but it took a while for my stores to get them. So they had like light pink, turquoise color, white color. The larger beads were like in a hot pink color. So I added those there, and that was it for that project. Sorry, I cut it off, but again, final reveal. Total final reveal. So here I'm taking, these are some of the newer plaques that I've seen at Dollar Tree, and I've had these for some time as well. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with them, but I saw this cute sign and I thought, oh my goodness, I have to do this. Like, this is so sweet. I think this is so cute. This is like the cutest one of today. I love them all, but I just thought this was like super cute and simple. So all I did was, originally I had painted the outside of it. It wasn't with the desert tan. I can't think of the color it was, but it wasn't one of the paints from Dollar Tree. But ultimately I decided not to go with that because it looked, you couldn't tell the difference. And then I used some of that burnt umber and water mixture that I had. I used that on the middle of this, and I didn't think it was going to actually take, and it did, but it was light. But I just went back in and just used the burnt umber directly, and then wiped it off, and I got the color consistency that I wanted. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear that. And then I just went ahead and distressed the outside of it, and that's what I liked. So what you see me doing here is I'm taking 2 of the dessert spoons from Dollar Tree, and I don't know if they're dessert spoons or cocktail spoons. I'm not sure what they're called. Okay, my etiquette is a little bit off, guys. But anyway, I'm just taking those 2 spoons. I glued them together with just a little dab of hot glue. They are plastic, so you know it doesn't really secure it. And so what I did here, what you see that I'm doing here, is I'm using some of that macrame rope along with some jute twine. I put them together and I just start wrapping them around the spoons. Now you can wrap it however you want to. There was no rhyme or reason to this. I just went with whatever made me feel good about it once I finished, and that was pretty much my thought process behind that. I didn't overthink it. So I got it to a liking for me, and I'm just trimming it down, and then so I put it right in the middle, and I'm just gonna put some hot glue there. I didn't use any extra strength adhesive on any of the projects today. I think I'll be okay with that. If not, it's an easy fix to add it in if I need to later down the road. So with my Cricut Joy, I printed out the words "spooning since 2013." So I thought this was so cute, especially for Valentine's Day, and something you may want to put in your kitchen. Even I feel like maybe, I don't know why I feel like this, but in your bathroom. I have no idea why. I don't know. Make me make sense of it, because I don't know, you guys. So then I'm taking some of these wood flowers from Dollar Tree that I found in the garden section, and I was so happy about today's project, this one, because everything's from Dollar Tree with the exception of the vinyl wording that I use in my Cricut Joy. So this was a total Dollar Tree project, because you can totally do this using Dollar Tree stickers at the end of the day. I did use another one of those brass hearts, and I put that right in the middle. And I know my camera is just not doing it justice to where you can really see it, but it looks really cute, guys. It really did. So here I went in, I was trying to figure out a way to cover up the bottom of those roses. I just did another little tiny burlap bow. I went in with some buttons that I got from Walmart, and I put those right on the corner. I was going to do pearls that I got from Dollar Tree, but I didn't like the way it looked. So I X'd that and went with the buttons, and ultimately liked that look. So here, and I think this is our final project of today, and it's actually 2-in-1 project. So I love when I get that opportunity. I'm taking one of the little miniature boxes. I always call them shadow boxes. I know that's not what they are, from Dollar Tree. If you want to call it a small crate, the ones with the little opening for handles, that's what this is. Now, a friend of mine had gifted me some textured crafting paper. It was like a whole booklet of it, and it was beautiful. Very rustic Victorian cottage style decor paper, and I just I've again had that for years. She's the same person that gave me the box for the flower box, and I just had to use them, and that was actually my inspiration for doing the decor this color this year. So all you see that I'm doing here is taking some hearts that I got from Dollar Tree. I did cut down that paper. Let me back up. I'm sorry, guys. I cut down the paper, crafting paper, put that inside of the inside of that box. Then I added some wooden hearts that I got from Dollar Tree, along with a laser cutout that said love, and I put that on top. So you guys will get to see that as well. I know I moved kind of fast when I got right here. So I flipped the box over. I'm going to use some crafting paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and it just has writing on it. It's not very legible, but it still was going with the theme that I wanted. So I'm taking another one of those love cutouts, and I'm going to go in with some of this lace ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to create a border on the bottom side, what we would consider the bottom side of this box. And you guys, I can't wait for you to see how cool this is. Like, it's so simple, but yet I thought this was so cute. I really did. And so all I'm doing here, I don't know what I'm doing here. What did I do? Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm just gluing it down. Nothing fancy, guys. Just really going out the outside of it, because I felt like it was just a little too bare. And so I'm just doing that. And let's see. And there you have it. Yep, I think that's it. So next I'm gonna go in And I added pearls to each corner just because I didn't make it go all the way around. I did I did cut it off, you know, and just trimmed it down. So that's the front side of it. And I thought this was so cute because it just has the two hearts kind of connecting together. And next I'm taking these little pegs that I got in the back from Hobby Lobby, and they come with little splits in them. And so they fit perfectly on this box to make legs, as if you want to do a little miniature riser for like maybe your keys or something. So here is everything, guys. And I gotta tell you, I absolutely love my flower box. Now, there were some gaps with the little legs here, just because the box had the little ledge at the bottom. It stuck out a little ways from the actual box. So it did leave a little gap, but I don't care. It still looks beautiful to me. Here, I mean, all of it, like, it really does. Look at the riser, guys. How cute is that? Like, that is just the cutest thing. And I really can see that in the bathroom with a candle. Like, it is so cute. It's so cute. And here it is flipped over. I put it on top of a candlestick with the, you know, with the lighting on the inside of it. And I love the way this came out. Like, it's so simple, but so cute at the same time. And my flower box, oh my gosh, y'all, come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys love it as well. I really do. I enjoyed everything today, as I said. Like, it was just absolutely so much fun to do. I honestly did not anticipate it coming out, and I even had a whole different visual for that flower box, just so you guys know. So hugs and kisses, everybody, until Valentine's Day. And as I always like to say before I wrap up my videos, you know, fall in love every day. Every day you have an opportunity to open your eyes. It's an opportunity to fall in love with at least something that day. So find the good, find the happy, find the love and joy in everything that you do and touch, because there's something there every single time. And so, you know, if you guys are here with me, if you know, if you've been around for a long time, or not even a long time, but, you know, for the majority of my ride here on YouTube, I appreciate you all so very much. And I hope you guys continue to come back with me, because you are my inspiration overall. I love chatting with you guys, of course, you know. And also, I want to, you know, give a final shout out to the host and co-host of today's open collaboration. These ladies are phenomenal. Their work is phenomenal. They're just sweethearts of ladies, you know. And I'm so glad that God allowed me to cross paths with them, because this is such an awesome opportunity for me, especially the way that I love crafts, and to know that there are others out there that enjoy this just as much as I do. So, you know, thank you guys a million times over. Brenda, Amanda, Chantel, thank you guys so much. All the ladies and gentlemen who participated in today's collaboration, thank you guys. I know you put together an awesome show. I can't wait to check you all out.